edition of Brownsville As Is with
A for Achana.
S for Sonia. And we want to tell you about a very special event that happened this past weekend.
Yes.
Tennessee Songwriters Week. The Delta Heritage Center was a qualifying round. And oh my gosh.
Talent galore, Sonia.
Every year it is just phenomenal talent that comes out of this area.
That's it. West Tennessee has just a wealth of talented people here in our area, in our region. Wonderful talented people.
Absolutely. And I'd love to share some of it with the folks. What do you think?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Y'all come on.
Enjoy a few clips from the Songwriters event this past weekend, as well as a conversation with two of our judges, Mark Logsdon and Mike Meade, both of Nashville, Tennessee.
Lord, I tried to stop her, but it got in her veins. Sometimes the bottle is stronger than the love that remains.
Are you still haunted by the visions that you see? Do you still leave on a light when you try to go to sleep?
And not all roads are smooth, some are bumpy and rough, and there's no shame in a good cuss. When you had enough, I feel it today.
Well, you came into this world on a star from the sky, and he left by way of the ocean with the sands of time. Slow, I tried to keep her right. I got to get to this girl. Who knows, she might be the one for me, like to keep it well.
The one he can't hold on to when his stick turns to thin. The one that will forgive him when he falls down once again. But they're down in Memphis, where angels walk by the riverside, to bring the healing hope of God to every child's bedside.
When the sun's coming through in the dim morning light, it's your sweet gentle smile, the first thing on my mind when I pass our old spot on that old country road.
I'm Mark Logsdon. I'm the Vice President of PLA Media. My primary role in the industry is to do PR, so we're usually booking television, radio, doing press conferences, those kind of things for entertainment establishments or artists.
And my name is Mike Meade. I'm co-owner of Fusion Entertainment Company, which is Fusion Touring as well. I'm a booking agent, so I deal with shows and touring. Me, I'm looking for, because I deal with a live performance, so I'm dealing with their presence, the stage presence, their interaction with the audience, the sound, of course, and stuff like that. But I'm really looking at the engagement in the audience. But I'm also looking for an artist that is wanting to work for the career. And, you know, so many people want it just because of the fame. Fame only lasts a while. So I'm looking for an artist that's willing to put the time in as much as we are to build a career, because a career will last. If you're chasing the money, it won't last.
The talent that we work with needs to make sure that they are willing to put in the work, because whether you're dealing with booking or you're working with the publicist, you have got to be the hardest working person on that team, because it is your direction that's going to tell us where we're going.
Yeah.
Everybody's story is unique, so we got to find what angles of your story or do we think people are going to resonate with, and try to amplify those and let you find the audiences that are going to connect with you.
Yeah.
A couple things to point out about the talent that came through the contest today. There were, you could tell the difference between the ones that wanted to be songwriters and ones that wanted to be artist writers. And so there were a couple people that wanted to be artist writers, and you can tell by how they engaged with the audience when they were singing, how they connected with their songs, and how they delivered their songs. But when we were looking at it from a critical perspective as a judge, we're looking at does that song have the ability to connect with audiences? Could someone else cover that song? And the structure of the song, does it fit within a format that could be marketed?
Yeah.
So, there's, depending on what format you fall in, the structure alters a bit.
But I was really impressed with the talent, though. There was a handful of them that were really good. That, like, if they honed it, they could have something there.
Mm-hmm.
That was, for me, it was fun because 27 years in the business, you kind of have done it for so long, you kind of overlook things. So it was kind of cool for me to come back to this and look at people as they're getting going, because I've been working with, the Lori Morgans, the Dixie Chicks, the Mirandas, and Jason, and all those people. You kind of overlook. So it's kind of cool to see these people. I don't want to say babies, but
as they're at the genesis of their career.
Yeah, as they're growing, it's kind of cool to see that again.
Yeah,
and the passion, because there's true passion in it there.
Yeah. Sometimes
where we're at, it's not as much passion as it's a job.
Yeah.
It's because you're keeping the monster alive.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool to see because they did it from their heart. Learn as much as you can. Watch other songwriters. Kind of just, I don't want to say mimic. You'll find your own path, but definitely look at how they're writing, what they're writing, and then find what's in your heart when you write, because it will come out in your writing. But just work at it. So many people get discouraged in our business. Just keep going. You will hone it. You will get to that point. You will find that niche, that you will find your style eventually.
Mm-hmm. I think the other thing is never be afraid to tell your own stories.
True.
You may think the song's too personal, but that might be the bridge that connects you to somebody.
Well, with music has always been a healing. Everybody talks about music healing, and I think it's the lyrics and the songs too. Especially nowadays, after the pandemic and stuff, we've dealt with so many mental issues, and so you don't know what lyrics in those songs actually may have somebody that's going through the same thing. Mm-hmm. You don't know how it may help them.
She may have let him leave, but you'll never let him go. You think he's yours, but he's still hers. Just thought that you should know. Shining in the night, glowing in the hollow, there's such a close inside. Abandoning all your hopes of ever leaving soon. There's spell that's cast upon you by our Mississippi. What does it take to make you understand? I can do more for you than any Romeo can.
Mississippi casts no shadows. It doesn't matter where you've been or where you're bound. The river's holding on to the echoes from the music in the city.
Your paths get overgrown and they make it hard to get back home. Sometimes the road you're on's the only way. Your guilt's a greedy debtor
Sitting on a cloud, roll on down, riding on the sunshine. I don't believe you do the things that you do. I swore you were an angel, the devil was an angel too.
Well, Sonia, what do you think?
I'm always just so amazed at the talent and the judging.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I'm not a judge,
Woo.
but thank you for being one.
It was such a task. That was a task. I mean, it could have gone either way. It really could have. 16 wonderfully, incredibly talented people.
And the scores were really close.
They were. Yeah.
When I was tallying those scores, they were just points apart.
Yeah. I don't doubt that at all. So let's talk about the winners.
Okay.
So who's going where?
All right. So 2 people from this competition are advancing to Lafayette's Music Room on February the 21st. And those are Joe Eskridge from Halls, Tennessee.
Yay, Joe.
William Anthony, who is actually a Brownsville boy. I think he lives over in Covington now, but he's an original Haywood Countyan. And Mike Dragus from Memphis is an alternate for that.
Oh gosh, the heat is on.
It is.
It's on.
We'll see what happens on the 21st because the winner there goes to play at the Bluebird in Nashville.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a little road ahead of us, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, so until then.
Until then.
Bye, y'all.